Hello everybody and welcome on back to another brand new Transformers review. My name is Trip473 and today we'll be reviewing the wonderful The Mandalorian. Mando here turns into the N-1 Starfighter from The Mandalorian. He comes with a whole swath of various accessories and blast effects, and we'll get into that as we go here, but I just thought I'd show you off the robot mode. As you can see here, honestly very well done. Good filling on the back of the legs here. Interesting wings that kind of build in the jetpack that he is known for. He comes with his rifle. I think it's supposed to be his main rifle, although it does not really look like it. It's just the tail of the ship itself. I'm enjoying the printing on the back of the hands here, as well as the various bits of brown on the thighs and the back of the legs there. The chest here, obviously it's the cab or the cockpit of the N-1 Starfighter. I do like how this all comes together though. I really enjoy how there's this one flip up detail right in here. This detail allows us to see the kind of the control panel of the N1, and that flips away, but it just does well filling in this whole section here. I like the boosters on the back. These are the guns of the ship mode, but it does come with some blast effects, and you can put these blast effects on to make it a more of a jetpack burst, you know, flying away. I do really appreciate that. Another thing it comes with is this. This is well, it's part of the stand for the N1, but it unfolds and it tabs into this tab on the back here, and it tabs in and it gives him kind of a, I don't know, a holographic cape, but I think it can really add to the figure for certain poses or stances you want to do. Another hidden feature that they don't advertise really at all is if you come in here, there is a additional blaster that is holstered on Mando. It is his tiny little pistol here, but it is very well done. I wish the peg was longer on it, but the reason it's short is so when it is in its holstered position, you can still do the complete transformation and it won't hinder anything. His posability, we got some range of motion here with this pivoting joint in the shoulder here. That goes out almost to a 90, not quite a full 90, but you're close. You have elbow bend from straight to just a hair. It's like an 87 degree, almost a 90. If you push the wing back here, you can get almost full spin without disconnecting this joint. You can get very far back, and you can even push this back to add more to your range of motion. Something I really appreciate. You do have wrist rotation because it's on a ball joint. Part of the transformation is the ball joint, but that allows us to have good swivel, no finger articulation or anything. The head is on a ball joint as well, spins a full 360. You get this far up, this far down, side to side, and rock around there. We do have hip swivel, so this is a full 360. It is part of the transformation to do that, but it just allows for great posing as well. I also really appreciate the details on the belt here. When we come down to the legs here, we have thigh rotation. We have a full over 90 out to the side, obviously all the way down. You got full range to the back, way over a 90 here, and just over a 90 forward as well. You have double jointed knees. I'll take the blaster off for a moment here. You got double jointed knees, so one is the regular knee and then one is the transformation joint, but that allows you to have a very extended bend there, so you can get some good crouching poses, you know, or dynamic aerial poses if you wish to pose him in that kind of way. The feet down here, we got swivel in, swivel out, not a ton of swivel out. You also get full toe all the way down, and as part of transformation you can spin that all the way around, but not really, for the robot mode there. In the back, the wings can go all the way out to the back here. They can go almost all the way. Yeah, they can go fully flat here if you remove this or you rotate this piece out of the way. But I like to leave them either back fully or one notch open, just so you can get that cape in there. As I said before, nice and easy. Yeah, so there's his robot mode and his full articulation. So we're going to get into transformation now. The first step is to take his blaster. You're going to tab this section here, the handle of the blaster. You're going to rotate that in. You're going to rotate this section up like this, forward and down. So it comes out all the way across. You're going to take Grogu's pram, which I will show more when in vehicle mode. But you're going to take the pram, you're going to take the blaster here, and that the back of the blaster, these are just going to tab together, just like this. It'll be one long section, and it'll be nicely all tabbed together. Moving to the main robot here. First step is we're going to take the fists, we're going to open these little hatches here, just like this, and we're going to rotate the hand all the way in. Because they're on a ball joint, I sometimes have trouble with the alignment. So once they're in, just make sure they're nice and flush. And then you can close them up, and you're going to straighten out the arm fully. So we're going to do the same on the other side, nice and quickly here, like this. Boom, boom. Straighten out that arm, as I said previous, and just rotate these down. Going to go to the backpack here. You're going to go fully all the way back on both of these, and you're going to take these cover sections, and you're going to rotate these all the way around as well. The head you can kind of leave as is. You really start on the legs. That is the main first chunk you're going to do. I find these legs to be a bit annoying, to be honest, and I'll show you as we get there what I mean by that. So first step is we're going to take the legs, we're going to just splay them out, give us some room. We're going to rotate inward like this. We're going to take the toe, push the toe all the way down, and spin all the way around. So we're going to do that on both sides. We're going to do this gun side first, so the side with the holster. We're going to come around to the side here. We're going to take this whole brown section, we're going to rotate it out, and then another 90 degrees, so it should look something like this. This whole section is going to rotate upward, like this. So now this booster area is facing the top. Then we're going to take that double jointed knee, and on the, not the knee joint, but the other pinned joint, we're going to rotate it all the way around until it enters this area. And then you're going to seal it back up with this. Boom, boom. It'll fit in this little slot right in here, and it should all nicely tap together. Now, when I say the annoying part, it's when you're using the second leg, because the first one you have lots of clearance, lots of room to do it. But the second leg, here, this is where it gets interesting. So same step, you rotate this out, you flip it all the way up, as I said previous. Then we're going to take this knee at that transformation joint, we're going to rotate it in. And now the tricky part, you got to get this piece to flip inside and then into the leg here. And it can be quite annoying. There we go. Now once these are together, you go into the toe here, and you pop out this little tab here. You connect the pieces, and you connect the toes together, and then you just line it all up so it's nice and vertical with the rest of the body. And the last step with the legs, you're basically done. You take the whole thing and you flip it around 180. So your Mando should be looking something like this. Next step, you're going to take this chest plate, you're going to untab it from the neck on that control panel we talked about earlier, and this whole section is going to open up a bit. You're going to take just the chest plate and you're going to rotate it around and pop it out. So you kind of do two joints at once. You take that control panel, as I said earlier, you're going to tab it all the way in, and then you're going to unveil the rest of this chest here, and then eventually you're going to tab it all the way down, and the chest the chest plate will tab into these slots here. So it tabs in on the back of the legs there, and then these 2 tabs to the side. And that locks this all together so it's all nice and firm now. Next step, head. You're going to pull it a bit forward. You're going to notice this back section stops it from rotating all the way. So we're going to take these shoulders, push them all the way down, and they should loosely tab in, as you can see right in here. They will loosely tab in to that front section. And then these sections, as earlier, you're going to split them open like this till they're fully flayed out, just like that. Take the head, rotate it in, then this whole section is going to rotate up on these mushroom pegs. Rotate them up, they'll loosely tab in, and that section can go in like that. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Last step, we're going to take the arms and we're going to rotate these all the way forward, just like this. So they're nice and straight and forward. And then these braces are going to come around and tab in like this. So that you have most of the N-1. You're going to take that gun and pram from earlier, and you're going to just tab them in just like this. With a little bit of parts forming, you have Mando turned into the N-1 Starfighter. So that's your transformation complete. Then there's a secondary bit to transform. We're going to take that the cape from earlier, and I've already set this up because the orientation's weird, but this section tabs in. There's this little post thing for the stand. It will tab on the inside of the cape here. These 2 tabs are going to tab together just like this, and then it's going to wrap around and tab in on the other side as well. You're going to take this big disc, which has a beautiful, I forget the name of this creature. He fights in Mando Season 1. This can be used as a shield on the robot mode, but alas. You take this, you tab it into the top of here. Then you can take the ship itself, and using this port on the bottom here, you can tab these like this, and there's your stand. And as the last section, I'm just going to show you the last few pieces that come with this kit here. It comes with a bunch of blast effects. You get 2 of these big explosion kind of pieces. These just go around these boosters here. They can tab basically all the way in like this. And then it also comes with 4 smaller ones. So you have 2 of this size, 2 blast effects of this size, 1 of the really small one, and then 1 large one. What I like to do is take the 2 identical sized ones, and those will peg onto the back of these booster sections. And then this extra large one I like to put on this side, and the small one on this side. And these all will attach to the blasters as well, both the pistol and the main gun. But I think this adds a lot of life, a lot of character. And these are blast effect compatible with any other transformer you may have with those ports. Things I really enjoy about this vehicle mode are the paint application. I really enjoy this paint in here and here, as well as these stripes coming down. I really like how they are imperfect and they're not, they look scuffed and battle worn. I also like the slight silver detailing in here as well as over here. And just the general design of the boosters, just the raw engine components and things. I think it really captures it well. And honestly, when this was unveiled, I didn't necessarily understand. I'm like, how did they fit a robot into here? Like, where's the legs and stuff? But I think it's a really clever transformation. I think this figure's great, honestly. A little confusing at times, and those legs, again, as I said, are a little bit annoying just due to the clearance issues on the once you're tabbing them together with that foot piece, the brown part tabbing in. But overall, I really like this figure. The next few figures I will be reviewing are the Constructicons. So I will show you who's on the docket first. We have Mixmaster, we have Bone Crusher, and we have Scavenger. Those are my next, going to be my next 3 reviews. And yeah, after that we'll do the last 3 Constructicons and then Devastator. So yeah, stay tuned for those. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.